Happy Tuesday morning. It's another episode of So Tell Us Time with Trevor and Troy Howard. And as always, we are excited to be here with you today. Now, maybe you can tell, maybe you can't tell, maybe you can hear it in my voice. I feel like crap. I am sick. And that is how dedicated we are to you. I am here today just to do this podcast with Troy, and then I'm going to go and get back in bed. Get my butt in bed. Let me tell you, I'm probably talking to a whole bunch of people that are feeling the same thing as I am and that you were last week. Now, the difference is I just have the freaking head cold that's going around. Hallelujah. They're admitting that there's something besides COVID happening now. We're finally admitting that. That's awesome. And unfortunately, Troy last week, fortunately, because now he's got antibodies. Troy had COVID. Yeah, he's okay, though. Like I said to my listeners, to all of you last week, to our listeners, his was just a head cold, too.
Yeah.
So it's funny. There's Omicron going around that's a head cold, and then there's just the normal head cold. Troy had the Omicron, probably.
Yep.
Because they can't test for it. So stupid. And then I just have a head cold. So, anyways, I digress. I could go off 4 hours on that, but we'll save that for the Truth with Trevor. All right, today, my friends, I hope you are all feeling okay. And if you're not feeling okay, like myself, I hope you start to feel better, and you will. We are going to be talking about what's your funnel, and I'm going to try to give you all my energy. Just give it all, and then I'll pass out after this. That's why we keep a couch in the office and a nice warm blankie. What's your funnel? What do you mean, Trevor? What's my funnel? I don't have a funnel. Yes, you do.
Whether you know it or not.
Yeah, whether you know it or not. Let me tell you, most people probably don't realize it. And if you guys are, fans of Russell Brunson or ClickFunnels, then you know everybody's got a funnel, right? Or they should, according to them. But most people don't realize it. You have a funnel that walks your clients, gains your clients, walks your clients through seeing all about your business, deciding if they're going to do business with you, purchasing, and then also moving them through the purchase, receiving the service, and then coming out the other side.
Yep.
So your business, you think of it as marketing, as sales, and then as fulfillment. But guess what? That's a funnel. You're bringing them in the top, you're moving them through the funnel, and then spitting them out the bottom. And it's important to talk about what happens to them after they come out the bottom, which I believe we will do today. As usual, I never read the show notes, so I have no idea. But funnels are super important. And if you can recognize what your funnel is and how it works, then you can improve that funnel as well, and you can make it better. And you should always be working on that because there's so much that can always be done. Our funnel's changing all the time. And so Troy's going to take it away, and he's going to talk about our funnels and how we, bring them in, how we close them, what we work them through, and everything like that, and give that example to you. And then hopefully that helps trigger in your minds kind of what your funnel is or what your funnel should be.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So, like Trevor said, every business should have multiple funnels because there are different types of funnel. There's not just one funnel, not just a website funnel that you're going to send people through. There's multiple funnels in your business. So you should have multiple different types of funnels in your business.
Yeah, and really, let me say something too. Let me jump in. I know Troy's getting into it, but the thing is that people look at things like their website and they're like, oh, well, that's my funnel. That's this funnel, and that's this, and that is true. But overall, too, your business has this. It's a funnel that you're walking them through from start to finish, right?
Exactly, and we're going to be talking about that. So we'll talk about some different types of funnels and how they should work. Some of the stuff that we do in our funnels. And then we'll give you some homework at the end. So the first funnel we're going to talk about is a marketing funnel, right? It's bringing people in the door, right? And the thing you got to remember is that there's a whole funnel before you actually close any sales. There's your marketing funnel, which is actually getting out there and finding people.
Yep.
And then that funnel is going to drive them into a sales funnel where you're going to actually close the deal, because that's a process as well. And then you're going to have customer service and then social proof, and we'll get through all that. But let's start with the marketing funnel first. So the marketing funnel basically steps them closer to becoming a prospect. So they're not a lead yet.
That's right.
So, for example, you could be doing Google ads, you could be doing Facebook ads, and that's the very top of your funnel. You're going to be bringing people in, through those advertising channels, reaching out to them through those channels to bring them in. And again, think of that funnel, you're dropping them in the top. It could be email marketing, you're sending out mass emails to people, and you're trying to get them interested in, your services and getting them to opt in so that they actually become a lead, right? So that's what your marketing funnels are doing, is they're getting people to take action and opt in so that they actually become a lead that you can then work on selling. So it might be case studies that you have out there on your website, on the internet, that people are going to read, or that you're going to email out to them and they go, oh yeah, look at the success this person has. I want that success. So I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to opt in.
Yeah.
So there's all these different forms of marketing that are all pushing into this funnel to drive them into raising their hand and saying, I want to know more.
And let's add one to that list, which would be social media.
Yes.
A lot of people, so like our fitness people, all of our fitness listeners, they utilize social media to entice. What you're doing with marketing and your marketing funnel is enticing them to want to get more info from you.
Exactly.
And then the key is, how do we convert that into an actual prospect, which is what you're about to go over.
Yep, absolutely. Another example I just thought of is a podcast, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We have tens of thousands of people that listen to the podcast, and they learn from us, and we don't necessarily know who all of them are.
Oh, no.
Of course. But, they might be interested in learning more about us or more about our service. So it's driving them in to create the lead, right?
Yeah, and I've listened to tons of podcasts that's exactly what they're doing. They're just using it. We're more trying to be helpful and informational and get your guys' minds thinking and everything. Every once in a while, we'll put in a plug because, again, we're building businesses and it, is pertinent and pertains. But we probably could do a better job with our podcast, but we really just want to help you guys out.
Exactly. So the real key to this is, repetition is a key. So whether it's email marketing, whether it's your Facebook ads, your Google ads, whatever it is, it's getting in front of them multiple times through this funnel, right? Because again, they're moving down a little bit.
Yep.
And in order to do that, there's got to be multiple things, multiple contacts to make that happen, but repetition is the key to getting them through your marketing funnel. Now, once they actually raise their hand and say, hey, I'm interested.
Yep.
Now they're going into your sales funnel. So, that's different than your marketing funnel. This is, now I need to close them, right? So you're stepping them closer to actually making a purchase. And there's lots of different ways that you can do this. For example, sales videos is a great way to do it. We do that with a lot of our sales funnel. Sales demos is another great way to do it. So with us, again, we're bringing all these people in. They're interested. They raise their hand. We're driving them into a sales demo with one of our team members, and they're going through that process of showing them what our service is.
Yeah.
Right. And then, but it doesn't just end there. If your funnel just ends there, you're going to lose a ton of people, right? You got to have follow-up. So you've got the sales video or the sales demo going on, and now you have follow-up going up, which will be follow-up phone calls, follow-up emails, whatever is appropriate for your industry. And then at some point you get down to the contract negotiations.
Yep.
These are the terms. Here's what the pricing is, and you're working on that. And then the final piece is a signed deal.
Yeah.
They're like, yes, I want to move forward, and they're actually purchasing your service or product. So that's your sales funnel, right? And again, it's going down, and it's, you're weeding out the people that aren't really interested, and you're getting to the people that are interested and that are ready to spend money. Now, another funnel that's really important after the sales funnel is social proof funnel. And a lot of people completely forget about this.
Yeah.
They get on to customer service, they take care of the customer service, and then they think they're done. I've delivered, my service to them, and now I'm done, and I'm looking for the next person that I can, I'm looking, for the next person that I'm dropping into that marketing funnel, instead of, creating the social proof and then using those people to drive into, more people into your funnel. So let's talk about that.
Well, and I like that you're bringing it up at this point instead of the beginning, because I feel like that's, and you should be, and a lot of people don't, but you should be using social proof to bring leads in, right?
Yes.
And to entice people once to want to raise their hand and say, hey, I want to learn more about you. A lot of people don't do that, but that's where most people use the social proof, is at that point.
Yes.
I like the fact, and you should, right? But then I like the fact that you're talking about at this point. Now they've raised their hand, they've gone through it, and they've made a deal, right? And now we're going to utilize social proof to help reinforce that they made a good decision.
Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. So social proof should be in every single part of all of this, right?
Yep.
But you need a funnel to capture the social proof, because a lot of times we provide great service for our customers, but we never actually capture that proof from them so that we can utilize that in our marketing. So, this funnel is basically there to help you find your super fans and then turn them into referral partners and marketing back in your other funnels.
Right.
So the way you want to do this is you want to survey every client to determine their satisfaction with your service. And a lot of people fail at this. They think, well, they just basically sit back and maybe a customer says to them, oh my gosh, you guys are so awesome. And they're like, okay, great. This is awesome. Like maybe, I did a good job. But that's 1 out of every 10 or 1 out of every 100 people that actually proactively give you the feedback. You should be asking for the feedback from every single client you're dealing with to determine their satisfaction level. And then you're going to decide what to do with them based on that satisfaction level. Yeah. So for example, if they have low satisfaction, you're going to drop them into maybe a save funnel. Where it's like, all right, these people aren't happy. What do I need to do to make them happy and save them? And so that's a whole nother funnel that I'm going to talk about today, but that's another funnel you should have. If they are high satisfaction, they're like, oh yeah, no, I absolutely love your service. Okay, great. Now what do? They're happy, but you don't stop there and just go, oh, pat myself on the back, I did a good job. No, at that point, you're going to ask them to provide social proof, meaning you're going to ask them to do a review. You're going to ask them to refer their friends and family over to your business. Why? Because the review is going to give you social proof. The referral is going to drop someone back in the top of your marketing funnel and drive more sales into your business, right? And then you're going to look at the people who take action, who give you reviews and referrals, and you're going to turn them into what we call a super fan, right? Those are the people that absolutely love you, right? Because they gave you a great review, not just any review, a great review, or they referred a bunch of their friends and family over to you, right? So you know that they love you. So now let's turn them into a super fan by capturing even more social proof. And one of the best forms of social proof that you can capture from them is a video.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah, you want to capture their experience, capture the excitement of them talking about, how much they loved your service. And then again, you're going to take that and you're going to put it back up in the top in your marketing funnel. As part of it, you're going to put it into your sales funnel as part of that. You're going to put it into your customer service funnel, so that, like Trevor said, because a lot of times someone will purchase something from you, but they might lose excitement after they purchased. So you want to remind them why they purchased from you. And that social proof, those super fans, is a great way to do that. And I'll give you a perfect example of that in our business. So again, we capture video reviews from our clients all the time. And we use those in our marketing that we're putting out all over the internet and everywhere out there. And we use that in our sales process. As people are going through sales demos, they're going to see videos of our happy clients talking about how, hey, I made an extra $30,000 in 8 weeks using this system. Or, hey, this grew my business, literally doubled my business in 12 months. That proof is going to be in that sales funnel, right? And then even in our customer service side of it, as we send out emails, as we send out things to our customers to keep them excited about using the platform, we're going to put in social proof in those emails. In fact, I think there's hardly any email that goes out from our company that doesn't have some form of social proof.
Right.
Right in
Even
them.
if it's as simple as a link that says, hey, check out our happy customers or see what our customers are saying about us. And it's a link that goes off to show off all of our reviews, right?
Yep, exactly. So that's the key with the social proof funnel is you're going to send everybody through it. You're going to, whittle down to your fans that are going to give you reviews and referrals. Your super fans are going to give you videos and even more referrals. And then you're going to pump that all back into all of your funnels. And what that's going to do is it's just going to compound your sales.
Correct.
You're going to get more and more sales. And your marketing is going to be more and more effective, right? You're going to pay less per lead, all of that, because you're utilizing that social proof in every single funnel all the way down through the system.
Right.
So what do you think, Trevor? Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I love that you broke it out. I mean, when I think about it, it's this big funnel, right? And it starts with these different sections of the funnel. But what's cool about it is visually, you take that funnel and you take the first part, which is the sales, right? Or the leads, leads. And boom, pull that out. And now you've got this little funnel to work on. But then you put it back in.
Yep, exactly.
And then you grab the middle part, which is the sales, right? And you work on it and you put it back in.
Yep.
And then you grab the last piece, which is, the social proof and all of that. And, making sure that everybody knows why they purchased from you and that other people are happy and utilizing them to then get more happy social proof and then putting that back into getting more leads. It's actually a big circle. So the funnel then circles back up and puts into the funnel. And so you take each piece out and then you work on it and you put it back in, which is basically the homework. But I love the visual of it because I'm such a visual guy. So let's jump into the homework. This week, you need to look at your business and you need to grab each one of those pieces of the funnel and pull it out.
Yep.
And analyze it. And then say what needs to be fixed on this, right? Or crap, I don't even have that piece.
Exactly.
Right? Crap, I don't have that piece. Like either you have the piece, you go to grab it and you're like, whoop, there's nothing there. Oh crap, I'm not doing this. So if you're not doing it, then you need to build that piece of the funnel, right?
Yes.
And then if you are doing it, you need to grab that piece of the funnel, pull it out, analyze it, see where the cracks are, because there are going to be cracks because everything changes constantly.
Yeah.
Your business is changing. You may be like, well, I've been doing this for 40 years. Awesome that you've been doing it for 40 years. I promise you, if you have not filled in the cracks in 40 years, you're missing so much business. You're letting so many people fall through those cracks.
Yeah. And one thing I want to throw out there too with this is, again, visualize a funnel, right? Mm-hmm. It has to be a funnel. There's a big difference between a funnel and like a basketball hoop.
Oh, for sure.
Like, so I can tell you a lot of people that we've talked to, they're like, oh yeah, I've got a sales funnel. And it's one step.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not a funnel. Like I did a demo and then I never followed up with them ever again.
Correct.
That's not a funnel. That's like a basketball hoop, right?
Yep.
There's only one little step there, right? You need a funnel that is going to weed down and it's going to guide people down to actually closing a sale.
And what that means is there are multiple steps
Yes.
per part.
Yes.
Okay. And like we've talked about in our actual sales funnel, we touch these people. We emails and phone calls and text messages and demos and everything like that.
12 stages.
12 stages. And within each stage, there are multiple times that we reach out and touch these people, right?
Yes.
Like it's crazy. I always forget the number that you said that of how many times we're contacting these people, but it's tons.
Yeah.
Just like tons.
Over 100 times.
Over 100 times? Yeah, over 100 times. So think about that. We're touching these people over 100 times. Now, it was funny. We had somebody come in the other day that was looking at our business that is wanting to help with a piece of it that this is their specialty, right? And so they were like, okay, well, we do business with this company and we do business with this company. And we do the business with this company. And these are all $100 million plus companies.
Yeah.
When they looked at our numbers and our percentages, they were like, holy crap. Like normally these companies, it's like they have a 0.2% conversion and we're going to try to get them to a 0.7% or a 1%. That would be huge, And they're like, your percentages are phenomenal. And it was actually really funny because I walked out of that meeting and I was like, holy crap, like I'm looking at my numbers and my percentages going, hey, we got to get these up, man.
Yes.
We got to get these up. And I'll tell you right off the bat, we've got when it comes to our sales funnel, we've got a great sales funnel. Our guys will close 80+%
Yeah.
of the people that they talk to, which is unheard of. It's insane. Now, again, that's not cold calls.
Nope.
Okay. That's not walking indoors. That is hot leads that we are providing them because we've got our lead funnel built really well.
Exactly.
So the people coming in and getting to our sales funnel and our sales guys are hot.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's taken years and years and years to do, but that guy was so impressed with our numbers. He was almost a little intimidated, like, oh, like I'm gonna have to work really hard
to try to improve it.
To try to improve it.
Yeah.
Which was super cool. So everything we're doing and talking to you guys about is because we're having success with it, or if it's about something that maybe we failed with or that we've had to change in our business. That is the thing that is different about us versus I feel like everybody else.
Yeah.
I listen to some other podcasts. I listen to some of the, and I just feel like, man, it's like a Fugazi from that movie. That guy, he's like a Fugazi or whatever they call it. It's just regurgitating the same old crap. What we're talking about is real life stuff that can actually help your business change and grow and improve. So if you guys will not just listen to us, but actually take the time to implement a lot of this stuff, your business will continue to improve. And here's the other thing too is we're guilty of this too, getting overwhelmed.
Yeah.
All the time. We get overwhelmed like it's got to be better and it should be more and we should do this. Little tiny changes over time make for big improvements.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
So
was
going to say, if you have any questions, because we talked about a lot today. So if you have any questions about the different funnels or what should be in the funnel or, anything like that, put it in the comments.
Yeah. Put it in the comments. Email us, Instagram us, whatever you guys want to do. Facebook message us.
We'll let you know. We'll answer it.
We will answer it. We actually get on. If you go and look at our YouTube, we get on and we thank everybody. We reply to you if you have a question. We're jumping in there and we're actually taking care of this and doing it. So we really appreciate you guys. We love spending time with you every Tuesday morning, even when we're sick. And so... except for when we have COVID, because then Troy, then we don't come in and we don't spread that. Knowing that I don't have COVID is good.
Yes.
And so I still come in and I work hard, and then I'm going to go home. And I'm going to sleep the rest of the day. All right, guys. Thanks so much for spending your Tuesday mornings with us. We love you. We appreciate you. Please share us. Please like us and comment. Get on YouTube. Follow us and subscribe. Instagram, Facebook, anywhere you want to find us. You can find us usually under So Tell Us or So Tell Us Time. We will check you guys next week. Same time, same place at So Tell Us Time.